At the arena today. No shortage of fashion sense in this group. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you, Kevin. We all know Joel Embiid's incredible blend of size, strength, and skill. He says, whenever I want, I'm able to be Shaq. And I'm also able to be Dirk, Kobe, or MJ, or any guard, really. Just a combination of everything offensively. Kevin, whether it's shooting off the dribble or pulling up or ball handling, he does it all well.
He does indeed. David, thanks. Richard, we're seeing a lot more back-to-backs now at this mid-portion of the season. What are those like to play in for a player?
Oh, they are fun because it's a mental challenge and it's a physical challenge more than anything on that one. But I love it. I am not opposed to back-to-backs because you know what? There were players that used to have to play them and fly on flights in the morning. Now we get to fly on private jets. So if they can do it, we can do it.
And you got to get your rest, though, between those games, don't you? Huh?
Yeah, you got to get your rest and you got to get your sleep, but do not eliminate the back-to-backs. I love them.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey and Harden fill in the guard spots. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Hicks. And it's House in at the 4 slot. And for Cleveland, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here is House. Back to Harden. Here is House. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. House has got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the 76ers. Garland against Maxey. Garland, the pass to Okoro. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Harden outside. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Mobley with the block. It's Allen on the wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Allen.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
And Philadelphia has possession. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Now, here's Maxey. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Offensive rebound. Embiid. The deep 3 from Harden. From beyond the arc and then some.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
Maxey against Garland. Mobley outside. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
What's up? Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level on the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight. and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Now, here is Harden. And he also played a big role in their last game with Atlanta. And that one drops.
I'm just going to say this. It's too easy for Harden. He is so good at recognizing when to rise up in that mid-range.
Garland looking it over. Okoro kicks to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Here's Mobley. Allen trying to break free. Mobley misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the middle. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. He can't get that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Allen outside. To the inside. Here's Okoro. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Harris. Al Harden. He has 5. Over Allen. And the 76ers get it back. He gets that one. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Garland against Maxey. And the pass to Mitchell. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Harden the pass to House. Outside, Maxey. Allen with the rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Mitchell. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No. You should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers. They have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the 76ers. They're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
And now for the Cavs, they've shown their capabilities, but it's been in flashes. If they want to move up this list, it may take greater focus, greater commitment.
And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Harden kicks to House. Pass to Harris. Here is House. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Shot clock at 3. And Harden launches it from deep. Another miss by Philadelphia. For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Mitchell. And the rejection by Harden. Mitchell passes to Okoro. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
How about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
The 76ers trail by 3. Harden kicks to Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to House. Kicks it out to Harden. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 10 points.
Dangerous with and without the rock. Harden is accurate on the catch and shoot.
House the pass to Maxey. Mobley with the block. Harris with it. A second chance effort. The feed to Embiid over Allen. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. The free throw drops for Embiid. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And it's Allen with the jam.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Outside, Maxey. Left side, Harris. No good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And Philadelphia calls time here. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
In their eyes, that's just taking care of business. They believe they're supposed to beat this team, but they'll have to see how the season series shakes out.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Karis LeVert comes in for Garland. Then for the 76ers, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Harden kicks to Thybulle. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Tucker. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers? That's good from Tucker. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
He hits both from the stripe. And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Here's Allen. Love. And Love with his second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Passes it to Thibault. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. LeVert the pass to Love, and Love throws it down.
Oh, that's how you flush it. I see you, K-Love, showing you still got a little bit of bounce.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 10. The pass to Melton. Shoots over LeVert. Melton, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Okoro, wide open. He fires. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And now, Philadelphia on the break. Pass to Tucker. Here's Harden on the wing. Fires for 3. Rebound Love. And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. Mitchell kicks to Okoro. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in. And here's LeVert. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Allen trying to break free. And it's LeVert missing. The 76ers trail by 4. Thibault with the ball. Pass to Milton. And Tucker kicks to Milton. And now Okoro running the floor all by himself.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
The 76ers shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Back to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Milton passes to Milton. Here's Tucker. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Tucker's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
A different look now for Cleveland. Stevens is checked in. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Mitchell. 1:57 left to play here in the first. The right GA they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
Now here's Love. We saw him with 10 points last game. Rebounded by Tucker.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
.129 left to play in the first quarter. Rubio outside. Love inside. He's against Tucker. Allen finds Rubio. From outside, off the mark.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Melton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes to Milton. 6 to shoot. From downtown. And they recover it. Harrell the pass to Thibault. Here's Milton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Second chance shot. Back to Thibault. Fires the 3. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's LeVert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. LeVert hits both of them. The 76ers trail by 5. Now Milton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. With 4 seconds on the clock, the shot no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Now, here's Maxey. They've got Mobley. Ricky Rubio is out there with Garland. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Stevens in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do. And some added toughness on the roster, something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Okoro's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was third in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
Here's Rubio. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside, Maxey. Harden against Rubio. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Moving downhill, Harden can be so wily, cutting through the D right to a shot.
The pass to Okoro. Harden against Rubio. Kicks it to Garland. To the wing on the left. Okoro. They get it back. He doesn't hit that one. The 76ers trail by 3. The 3 from Harden. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Now here's Harden. He's got 14. He kicks it to House. 3-pointer. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. Stolen away. Pass to Harden. Here is House. He's guarded by Love. Embiid inside. Mobley's there.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
For the Cavaliers, Osman comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Mitchell in for Ricky Rubio. Outside Garland. It's Mobley, top of the key. Some solid defense from Harris. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Harden has a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. And here's Garland for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Harden kicks to House. To the right side. Maxey against Garland. Maxey passes to Embiid and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Osman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell.
Love the defense from Harden right there. When he's active on this end, it makes a huge difference.
And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, there is no way to stop that. It has not been physically created a way to stop. His length, his massive hands, he can catch any lob.
And the shot goes in. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here's Maxey. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Joel Embiid, Mitchell finds Garland. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And Embiid with the block. They get it back. Mobley misses. The 76ers trail. Harris, right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
And the first one drops.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup and he can contribute. Points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
And Harris drops them both. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Here's Harden. Isaac Okoro picking up that last basket. Left side, Harris. There's the dish to Embiid. Harden looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by House is no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot. House has got 5 points so far.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Mitchell dishes to Okoro.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And Philadelphia calls time here. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Allen's checked in for Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert in for Jetty Osman. Then for the 76ers, Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. P.J. Tucker comes in for Danuel House. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
The 76ers trail by 3. Maxey kicks to Melton. Pass to Harris. Melton feeling it out a bit. Here's Tucker. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
There's Garland. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris with it. Garland picks him up. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range. Here's LeVert. Mobley trying to free himself up. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
A tight game here in Cleveland. Outside, Maxey. And here's Melton. No points in the game yet for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Good on the second free throw. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. On the free throw, no good.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
Thybulle on the wing. LeVert defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
The 76ers have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
And both free throws good for Thybulle. Cavaliers leading. Outside Garland. Passes it to Mobley. Out to the wing, down low, and there's Garland. That's good on the assist from Okoro. Garland's got 10 points in the game. The 76ers trail by 4. Now the pass to Milton. Pass to Melton. Over Garland. And Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 10, and the shot is good. 12 points for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Melton, trailing by 4. Pass to Milton. And Tucker kicks to Milton. Here's Thibault. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And if you need a lockdown defender, Richard, look no further than Matisse Thibault.
Yeah, I watched him play in college at Washington, and in a short amount of time, this guy has proven that he can take on anyone. Exceptional at blocking shots at his position, but he's someone that you can throw on any team's best player, and I mean any team's.
No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. LeVert with it. Last game we saw him score 13. Rubio finds Love. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And in the back half of his career, Kevin Love has found joy playing in this new role.
He's embraced a leadership role off the bench by encouraging his teammates and playing with great energy. Plus, he can still fill it up offensively, especially from deep.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Both free throws good from Love.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Passes it to Milton. And there's the pass to Tucker. Hands it from downtown. Tucker's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Now here's LeVert. Defense right on him. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And good that time. Love's got 10 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
46 seconds left in the first half. Bounce pass for Milton. Thibault kicks to Melton. Here's Tucker. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 6. Pass to Stephens. Rubio outside. Pocket 6. Shoots it up. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Allen.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And here are the 76ers now. Trailing by 2. Now Now Melton shoots over LeVert, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more than physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
The main reason they're not winning this game is their three-point percentage. Shooting 30% on that many attempts is not a recipe for success. They need to find a way to get more open looks, and not just from behind the arc.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Taking a look at the 76ers. Out on the wings, Harden and Harris. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. The lead is 2. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Philadelphia with the ball. Now, here's Maxey. It's good. Embiid's got 11.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now, here's Garland. Allen passes to Okoro. Mobley trying to free himself up. Okoro shot is off. The 76ers trail by 3. For the tie, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Inside, Embiid with the steal. Harden outside for the lead. That one doesn't go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. There's Garland. Good on the shot. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Harden the pass to Harris. The 11-footer, he squares up and sinks it. Harris has got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Mobley misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Mitchell finds Garland. Back to Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Big frame, good score. Pump fake for Allen was too much for the defense.
The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. First free throw is good. Daniel House is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Allen drops them both. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to House. Allen with the rebound.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Mobley trying to free himself up. Okoro shot is off. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Harden kicks to Maxey. Out to Harris. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Mitchell with it, now defended by Embiid. Garland the pass to Mobley. That one goes in. Mobley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
On the way, Harris. Back to Harden. Pass to Harris. Outside, Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from outside. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 2-point game. And that one, good. Mitchell's got 9.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That one falls.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
The pass to Okoro. Mobley right side. It's hauled in by the 76ers. House has got his 4th rebound in this one. This one for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Garland finds Mobley. Embiid with the steal. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Over Mitchell, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Maxey. Mobley with the block.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. Maxey kicks to House. Knocks it loose to the inside. Up and in on the layup. House has got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Garland, the pass to Allen. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Allen trying to break free. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Allen.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Here's Maxey. He's got 5 from deep. Harden. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Now, here's Garland. 17 points in the game. Mobley trying to free himself up. Garland, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Here's Harris. Misses off the right iron. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
The 76ers trail by 4. Harden bounce pass. Harris kicks to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Love's checked in for Mobley. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Garland. The 76ers also with a sub. Harrell's checked in. Now, here's Maxey. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Embiid. Yes! And the foul. It's on Karis LeVert.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers. And the 76ers with some changes. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Harris. Shake Milton comes in for James Harden. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. The free throw drops for Embiid.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Now here's LeVert, defended by Milton. Love the pass to Mitchell. No good with the triple. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. And stolen by Harrell. On the wing, Melton. For the lead. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's LeVert. 6 points for him. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 assists in the game. The 76ers trail by 3. Melton kicks to Harrell. Pass to Milton. Over Mitchell. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
LeVert the pass to Allen. Now here's LeVert. D right on him. Love outside. The 3 doesn't go that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And here now is Thibault. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Harrell with it. Shot clock at 6. For the lead. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Harrell's got 5 now.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Mitchell in the corner. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Now here's Milton. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Harrell. Now here's Melton. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Melton's got his first basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And, you know, Anthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point.
For the Cavaliers, Stevens is checked in, and Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Philadelphia also making some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Matisse Thybulle, and it's James Harden in for Shake Milton. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
The glass is spotless with Allen on the floor.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
The 76ers trail. Passes it to Harrell. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. There's the pass to Melton. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's back to Rubio. Over Harden. Rubio misses. Philadelphia's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Melton kicks to Harrell. 1:19 left in the third. No good. Excellent D there from Allen. Rubio outside. LeVert in the corner. Back to Rubio. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in. And so he hits both. 1:03 left to play in the third. Pass to Embiid. Second shot opportunity. And the dunk by Embiid.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him. And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
To the middle, here's Melton. Excellent D there from Allen.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. Harden kicks to Melton. Shoots over LeVert. Here's Embiid. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Stephens. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. 1 second left. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Cleveland leading by 7. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with the Coral. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
Now, here's Maxey. Puts it up. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 19 points.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
There's Garland. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Now, here is Harden. Harris outside. Right wing, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. 4 on the clock. Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid, and it's sent back by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
Mitchell looking it over. Down low, Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And Philadelphia has possession, following the score by Cleveland. Maxey against Garland. Right at the free throw line. Maxey, no good.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Mitchell finds Mobley. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to House. Embiid inside. Defended by Allen. No good there. Cleveland leading by 13. Now Mitchell. Kicks it to Okoro. Launches a 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
76ers have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Passes to House. Back to Harden. On the wing, Harris shoots over Okoro. The 76ers with another miss. And the Cavaliers with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell outside. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Back to Maxey. Tipped away. Stolen by Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. He was all alone on that one. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Harris finds Maxey. Back to Harris. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7. Like they never take a break, and I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be lessened.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
Embiid, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now, here's Mitchell. Takes a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 22 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
But the effort's been there for them, just not getting the result.
And Garland has it in the corner. Rebound by House. House has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. The 3 from Harden.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Okoro kicks to Garland. Now the pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 7th assist here tonight.
More than just a low post threat, Allen is also capable of connecting from the mid-range.
Now, here's Maxey. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good again that time.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mitchell's shot is good.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's 2 sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. And here is Okoro. There's the triple. And it's Osman missing.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Philadelphia has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. To stop the run, Milton's shot is good.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Cleveland has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Pass to Osman. Now Okoro. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Wade, right side. To the paint. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Wade. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Here's Korkmaz. Lee outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Niang. Over Wade. And he overshot that one, missing.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Neto with the bucket. Neto's got his first points of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Lee with the ball. Passes it to Milton. The pass to Korkmaz. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. Pass to Milton. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Osman. To the inside. And now Philadelphia on the break. Now here's Milton. He's covered closely. Now Thibault. Misses from close range. Here's Neto. Poked loose. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Stevens is checked in. Osman, the pass to Lopez. From the low block, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Philadelphia shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Korkmaz kicks to Thibault. Pass to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Lee passes to Thibault. Lee left side, and Lee with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Neto. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And it's Osman missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Passes it to Thibault. Korkmaz kicks to Lee. On the wing, Milton. And the pass to Korkmaz. And that one hits back iron.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. You guys pulled away in the second half. What were the differences?
We all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And, like you said, the second half was big for us tonight.
You got it done when it counted. Thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you next time.